Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English story. Pain into Power. Amelia's husband, David, suddenly died. She was shocked and numb. She felt like a part of her was gone. She felt deep sadness and pulled away from everyone. She looked at old photos and letters, remembering good times with David. She wrote in a journal about her feelings. She realized life was short and should be lived fully. She remembered David liked volunteering at a soup kitchen. She started volunteering there too. Helping others made her feel a little better and gave her a purpose. She realized David's kindness was something she could continue. She started talking to others who had lost loved ones. Sharing her story helped them and her. She began leading support groups, creating a safe place for people to share their grief. Amelia's sadness turned into strength. She used her pain to help others. She found a new purpose in honoring David's memory by making a difference. Her heart still ached, but she also felt peace and believed in love and human connection. She learned that even after great loss, people can heal, grow, and find new meaning in life. Amelia continued volunteering at the soup kitchen. It became a regular part of her life, a place where she felt useful and connected. She wasn't just going through the motions. She was truly present, listening to people's stories, offering a warm meal and a kind word. She discovered a hidden strength within herself, a capacity for empathy and compassion she hadn't fully realized before. She also continued leading the support groups. These meetings became a lifeline, not just for the people who attended, but for Amelia as well. Sharing her own experiences and listening to others share theirs created a powerful bond. She realized that grief wasn't a linear process. It was a messy, unpredictable journey with ups and downs, good days and bad days. But she also learned that it was a journey that didn't have to be walked alone. One day, a woman named Sarah joined the support group. Sarah had recently lost her teenage son in a car accident. Her grief was raw and intense, and she struggled to find any meaning in her loss. Amelia listened patiently, sharing her own story of losing David. She didn't offer easy answers or platitudes. She simply offered her presence, her understanding, and her unwavering support. Over time, Amelia and Sarah formed a close bond. They talked for hours, sharing memories of their loved ones, their fears, and their hopes. Amelia saw a reflection of her own early grief in Sarah's eyes, and she was able to offer her the comfort and reassurance she had so desperately needed herself. Through her connection with Sarah, Amelia realized that her experience wasn't just about her own healing. It was about helping others heal as well. She started to see her grief not as a burden, but as a source of strength, a wellspring of empathy that allowed her to connect with others on a deeply human level. She began to explore ways to expand her impact. She started volunteering at a local hospice, providing comfort and support to people in their final days. She also began writing about her experiences, sharing her story online and in local publications. Her writing resonated with many people, offering solace and hope to those who were also navigating the difficult journey of grief. Amelia's life had taken a new direction, a direction she never would have imagined before David's death. But it was a direction that felt right. A direction that aligned with her newfound values and her deep desire to make a difference. She was still grieving, but her grief had become intertwined with purpose, with meaning, with a deep and unwavering connection to the human spirit. She was transforming her pain into power. One act of kindness, one shared story, one moment of connection at a time. Amelia's continued journey reinforces several key morals. Grief is a nonlinear process. There's no set timeline or right way to grieve. It's a personal journey with ups and downs, and it's important to be patient with oneself. Sharing experiences creates connection and healing. Sharing stories with others who understand can provide comfort, validation, and a sense of belonging. Helping others can be a powerful way to heal oneself. Focusing on helping others can shift the focus away from personal pain and provide a sense of purpose. Loss can lead to unexpected growth and new directions. While painful, loss can also be a catalyst for profound personal growth and the discovery of new passions and purposes. Vulnerability is a strength. Sharing vulnerable experiences can create deep connections with others and foster a sense of community. Part 3. A legacy of compassion. Years passed. Amelia's work with grieving individuals had blossomed into a full-fledged organization, providing support groups, counseling services, and educational resources to people across the region. What had begun as a personal journey of grief had transformed into a powerful force for healing and connection within her community. She had become a sought-after speaker, sharing her story and inspiring others to find meaning and purpose in their own lives, even in the face of profound loss. She spoke with a quiet strength and unwavering empathy, her words resonating with audiences of all ages and backgrounds. She never forgot David. His memory was not a source of constant pain, but a source of inspiration, a reminder of the power of love and the importance of living a life of purpose. She often shared stories about him in her talks, keeping his memory alive and sharing his kindness with the world. One day, Amelia received a letter from a young man named Michael. He had recently lost his father and was struggling to cope with his grief. He had stumbled upon one of Amelia's articles online and had been deeply moved by her story. He wrote to thank her for sharing her experience, saying that it had given him hope and the courage to seek help. Amelia invited Michael to meet with her. They talked for hours, sharing their stories of loss and their journeys of healing. Amelia listened patiently, offering her understanding and support. She saw a reflection of her younger self in Michael's eyes. The same pain, the same confusion, the same longing for connection. As Michael left, Amelia felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She realized that her work was not just about helping people cope with grief. It was about empowering them to find their own strength, their own resilience, and their own purpose. It was about creating a world where people felt less alone in their suffering, where they felt seen, heard, and understood. Her legacy wasn't about avoiding pain or pretending it didn't exist. It was about embracing the full spectrum of human experience, including grief, and transforming it into something beautiful, something meaningful, something that connected people and made the world a little bit brighter. She had turned her pain into power, creating a ripple effect of compassion that would continue to spread for generations to come. The initial shock of loss had transformed into a lifelong dedication to helping others find their way through the darkness and into the light. Amelia's story, especially with the addition of Sarah and Michael's subplots, reinforces these key morals. Shared vulnerability creates powerful connections. Amelia's willingness to share her own grief allowed her to connect deeply with Sarah and Michael, demonstrating the power of vulnerability in building empathy and support. Healing is often found in helping others. Amelia's focus on helping others navigate their grief not only provided them with support, but also aided in her own healing process. One person's experience can have a far-reaching impact. Amelia's initial journey of grief transformed into a larger movement of support and healing, demonstrating the ripple effect of personal transformation. Legacy is built through compassion and service. Amelia's legacy is not defined by her loss, but by her dedication to helping others, emphasizing that true legacy is built through acts of compassion and service. Hope can be found even in the darkest of times. The story offers a message of hope, demonstrating that even after experiencing profound loss, it is possible to find meaning, purpose, and even joy again. Part 4. The Echo of Compassion. Decades later, Amelia's organization had grown into a national network, providing support and resources to countless individuals and families navigating grief and loss. Her books, articles, and speeches had reached millions, offering solace and inspiration to people around the world. She had become a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope in times of darkness. Her name was synonymous with compassion, empathy, and the unwavering belief in the human capacity to heal and find meaning even in the face of profound suffering. Amelia herself had grown old, but her spirit remained vibrant and her heart full of love. She no longer led the day-to-day operations of the organization, having passed the torch to a new generation of compassionate leaders she had mentored. She spent her time reflecting on her life, cherishing the memories of David, and continuing to inspire others through her writing and occasional speaking engagements. One day, a young woman named Elena, who had recently joined the organization as a volunteer, visited Amelia at her home. Elena had lost her mother a few years prior and had found solace in Amelia's writings. She expressed her gratitude for Amelia's work, telling her that her story had given her the strength to keep going. Amelia listened patiently, her eyes filled with warmth and understanding. She recognized the same spark in Elena's eyes that she had once felt herself, the same desire to help others and make a difference in the world. As Elena left, Amelia looked out the window at the setting sun, a peaceful smile spreading across her face. She realized that her journey had come full circle. Her pain had not only transformed into power, but had also ignited a chain reaction of compassion, spreading outwards like ripples in a pond. Her legacy was not etched in stone or written in history books. It was woven into the fabric of countless lives, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to heal, to grow, and to find meaning even in the face of unimaginable loss. The echo of her compassion, born from the depths of her own grief, would continue to resonate for generations. A reminder that even in the darkest of times, love, hope, and human connection can illuminate the path forward. The pain had become a powerful catalyst for good, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. This was the true culmination of her journey, a life dedicated not just to overcoming personal loss, but to transforming that loss into a legacy of love and compassion. I'm so glad you spent this time with me. If you like the story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Take care, and see you next time.